I learned through this though that the reward is what you got. Like my reward is my certificate. Like I don't have to reward myself for getting a reward. Like, or the, you know, like the reward is the goal. Like you accomplish your goal, that's the reward. Hey, what's up you guys? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Laiya. It's very nice to meet you. If you guys have not already watched my social media detox video, I need you guys to stop what you're doing right now. Stop in this video. Click this link right, click this link right here, or you can click down in the description box below for the link for my social detox video, because this is the recap of everything that happened in the social detox video. That is my documentation during the detox, everything that I went through, my day-to-day, I mean not even day-to-day, but like my weekly check-ins, how I was feeling in the moments and stuff like that, telling you guys how, you know, the hard times, the good times, just overall everything is, you know, during the detox. That entire month is documented and uploaded already. So by the time you guys are seeing this one, y'all should go check that one first if you guys haven't. Thank you very much, and then come back. So now that you've watched the video, let's talk about it. I really did not know if I wanted to incorporate this into the detox video or if I wanted to make it a separate video, and I decided I wanted to make it separate because my detox video is so long. Like I think it's about an hour, if not almost to an hour of footage. And I was like, I don't really know exactly how long this video is going to be. Like, it could be about 15-20 minutes. So I didn't want to elongate the video. I decided I'd make it two separate things. But I want to talk to you guys about a whole recap of everything, and just to kind of tell you guys like where I'm at now in life since I did the detox. Would I do it again? Do I recommend? Just everything, like just talking to you guys about it and like a whole synopsis. So another thing I kind of do want to tell you guys, I guess I'll tell you guys on this channel, but through because I kind of came to realize through the social detox, but I will not be really incorporating too much more smoking into my channel pretty much anymore. I don't think, I mean, I'll still be smoking, like that's not gonna stop, but I don't think I'll be like uploading. I'll be cutting it out of the videos and stuff like that. I don't think I'll be uploading any more unedited sessions, at least for right now. Like I know at first it was something that was kind of hard because I felt like that's just what I wanted to do and stuff, but like through the social detox I just learned more about myself and about me, and I'll get into it deeper when I start talking about it. But I just wanted to let you guys know, like right now I don't think I'll be incorporating any sessions or like any types of those videos anymore in this channel. But I might make a separate channel about it, like a separate channel that I don't really care if it gets monetized or not. Like I'm just doing it because you guys fuck with it. So if you guys do want me to make a separate channel for smoking, then I can do that for sure. Like for shit show I can. I just don't, like, I want to make money off this page at the end of the day. Like yes, it's a hobby, but at the end of the day, like I want businesses to actually want to work with me. And even though I could get weed sponsorships, it's just like that's not the only type of like, I don't know, it's a lot. But anyways, let's just get into it. The first thing that I want to talk to you guys about is why I even did the detox to begin with. So once again, I did this detox because I needed to. Like genuinely in life, I felt like I was getting to the point with social media where it felt as though I couldn't get off of it. Like I couldn't go, I would wake up in the morning and start scrolling, and then in between whatever I'm doing, I would just start scrolling. Like I would watch YouTube videos when there was nothing else to watch on YouTube. I literally scroll, like when nobody I was subscribed to would upload, I would literally scroll. Like I would just be on there way too much. My screen time was up like 9-10 hours a day, and I felt like I just wasn't really being productive like in my life and what I should be doing. I felt like I was just wasting my time, but I couldn't like get off social media for real. And then this is probably like my third attempt, my first success at a social detox. I tried to do one last year, I tried to do one at the beginning of this year, and this was actually the first time that it actually stuck and that I was able to actually pull through. Through the weeks, at first when I first started, I didn't really know exactly how long I was going to be off social media. I just knew I needed to go ahead and just delete the apps, get off of it. But I decided like probably a week or two into it that I was just going to do a full month, because it just sounds better, like 30 days with no social media besides like 21 days or like 4 days, or you know, like a week without social media. Like what is a week doing for real? And a month did a lot more than I kind of expected it to. I really needed that separation from the world, I guess, or like just that separation from socially, like seeing what everybody else was doing, because I was able to really take that time to zone into myself. Each week, I tried to document at least, like for the first week, I know I documented like every couple of days and stuff like that, but the first week, or the second week, I started just documenting like little sections in the week, or like I would definitely document a checkpoint middle of the week and then the beginning of the next week or end of that week or whatever. At first, I started with really high hopes. I started with really high discipline. Like, okay, like it is what it is. I wasn't in a crazy place when I first removed the socials. Like, I wasn't in a place of like, oh my goodness, what am I gonna do with that? Like, I was in a very sane, like, okay, I'm ready to remove it type of mood. So it was very simple and easy for me to just delete the apps. I started noticing like probably like day 4, I was really like missing scrolling. Just the fact of like scrolling and just seeing things and like having that instant gratification, that instant like I don't even know, like attention grab, like that quote unquote relaxation time of just like mindlessly scrolling on socials and stuff like that. And to reemphasize, I deleted Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, and Facebook. You know, those are all apps that you can scroll on, you can look at, it takes your time and stuff like that. And I started to notice like how much time, I started to notice how much time I had in the day. Like, you really don't realize how much time you got until you got time. And a lot of people say, oh no, I don't have time for this, I don't have time for that. But we all take time to get on our phones and scroll on social media and stuff like that. So like that. And we all know scrolling could go from 5 minutes to an hour. That hour, that 30 minutes, that 15 minutes, even that 5 minutes could definitely be converted into something productive or something that you could use rather than absorbing and like being a watcher, being a follower. Like, instead use that hour, that 15 to produce something and to like get into the art of creation and stuff like that. If you're already doing that, cool, brownie points to you, I'm not gonna lie, because you already have that discipline. But me personally, or like I know other people too, like we just kind of have to build that. It didn't just come as naturally to us. I would scroll on social media and get comfortable, and then when it was time for me to like actually do work, it would just get like really like I could do work, don't get me wrong, like I could do work, but it was like I couldn't really focus on the work or like really get into the work how I wanted to, because I would be wanting to take a break, wanting to see like TikTok, social medias, YouTube videos, like just wanted to watch all these things. And the funny thing about it too, you guys, is that you're really not missing anything. And I think that might be a big fear for people who may like want to delete social media and stuff, but like they don't want to miss out on what's going on. But like literally, you're not missing a damn thing. Like I'm not saying like, oh, like the world just stops. Like the world definitely keeps going and shit like that. Like when I first deleted social media, this like couple was getting together. It's just funny because it's like just how fast shit happens. But I was watching videos of this couple that was like getting their stuff together, like meeting and like doing videos together, and now I get back on social media and they're broken up and it's this big fight and all this stuff, and it's just like it's only been 30 days. So like, you know, a lot of stuff can happen in 30 days. That's kind of just like re-emphasizing. And then also in my point, like I think you should set a goal when you do start this detox. I think that's another thing. Set a goal that you want to achieve or a habit that you want to get into for this detox and see like how fast you get it. Because for me, like I had this goal, and I can talk about it now. I think I talked about it a little bit in other videos, but I don't know exactly how I'm gonna be uploading videos, y'all. When I first got home from school, when I first left school, I came home and I was given the opportunity to work in IT or like start a career in IT. And at the time, I didn't really at the time I did want to get to it because I found out like how much money you can make and stuff like that. And that was really like the first drive, like just seeing how much money I can make from it. So I was like, oh, okay, yeah, I'm gonna do it. And then as I started to learn about what I was learning about and like going towards getting the certification that I needed, it started to become interesting to me and I started to kind of like it. And then I just kind of got lazy. I don't know, like 2 months in, probably like a month and a half in, I kind of just dropped it. Like I was like, oh, I don't want to do this anymore. I can't really remember at the time what happened for me to just be like, no, it's not for me. But I think I kind of psyched myself out. Like I was like, oh no, like this is IT, this is not me, like I want to find something else. So then like at the point in my life, October-ish, November-ish, I started getting tired of my job. And like I started getting like, I already knew I wanted to leave, like Walmart was never the final destination, but I didn't really know what. I started working towards my certification, like picking back up my books and my notes and everything like that I had started literally in the beginning of the year in January, and getting back into learning it, starting to actually take it seriously. Once I deleted social media, I started to focus on that. Like that was my goal. Like I wanted to get my certification. I wrote it on my calendar literally on November 25th, Saturday, because I just wanted to give myself like 3 weeks. I was like, 3 weeks, you get this certification. And I wrote it on my calendar. Because, I remember too, like me and my friends having a conversation about deadlines, stuff like that, me and Gabby. we was having a conversation. I'm pointing like she's here. But like we was having a conversation about deadlines and like how school like gives you deadlines and stuff like that. And it's like you stick to those, but like when you don't have school, it's like who gives you that discipline? Like it's on you to be disciplined. So I gave myself that deadline. I was like, get your certification by this day. I was like, certified. I wrote it. I was like, you will be certified on this day, or yeah, like by this date. And I started working towards it. I started studying, y'all. Because I didn't have social media or nothing like that, like I was studying. I was reading up on notes. I was taking notes. I was studying notes. I was watching videos. I was doing it all. Like when I tell you I was doing it all in between work. Like in between work when I used to like sit there and watch YouTube videos while I was eating lunch, like I would study. I would take my notes. I would look at my material. I would highlight my material. Like I would literally I would be studying for this test, studying for this exam, reading anything that I needed to read. Like I was so full down. Another thing too during the detox was I really got into reading. I started going to the library, getting books and stuff like that. Really started exploring, like doing the things that I actually always wanted to do, but social media was blocking me from it. Like it was such a big distraction from my life, and this is like, and just emphasizing the fact of why I had to delete it. It was just such a big distraction. I started studying. I ended up taking my test on Friday, actually, the Friday before, instead that Saturday. I took it that morning. I woke up that morning. I took a couple practice exams like the 2-3 days before. So after I took the practice exam, I was like, I got like 70s and I got an 80, and you need an 85 to pass the practice exam. So I was like, okay, I took some, I was getting, like I said, 70s and 80s. And then I took the practice test again that morning, that Friday morning, Black Friday, literally, got 100. And so I was like, oh, I'm taking this fucking test. Like, I don't care about anything else. I'm taking this test. So I took the test and I passed. And I got my certification. And I was really proud of myself because I set a goal and I achieved it earlier than I expected. It certified to me, like, the certification more than just like what the certification was actually for, but it actually just certified to me like I can do what I want to do. I just gotta block out the distractions and stuff like that. So after that, I still had a week left in my detox, and I wanted to reward myself, but I didn't. My initial idea of rewarding myself was get social media back. Like, you did what you were supposed to do, or like you did what you were trying to do, but go ahead and get it back. Like, you've done enough. But at the same time, I was like, but I told myself I was going to do 30 days, not 21 days. And it takes 21 days to break a habit. So I kind of also wanted to see like if I could break the habit and do more, like knowing that I got what I got. I learned through this though, that the fact that I did not download social media, I went the whole extra week without it, is that the reward is what you got. Like, my reward is my certificate. Like, I don't have to reward myself for getting a reward. Like, the reward is the goal. Like, you accomplish your goal, that's the reward. So me, like, turning around and going to do something that probably would not have positively impacted me downloading social media back, even though I did what I did without social media, like, me getting it back was not gonna help me. It didn't make sense to reward myself with something that was gonna be more harmful. So I really sat within that and kind of just took that into account for like a life lesson. So like, just kind of pay attention to how I look at my accomplishments and stuff. Like, don't do something that could negatively impact you just because you made a big jump. Like, if you made that big jump, stay there. Like, don't fall back trying to celebrate that big jump, essentially. Yeah, so I stuck through without social media. I stayed through. Now, I can say, y'all, that like the first week I was watching hella TV. Like, I was watching hella TV. So like when I was home, like, yeah, I could watch TV, but then like when I was at work and stuff like that, or like I would just really limit it. Like, but I got way more into watching TV as an alternative. And I was watching. I'm not gonna lie, y'all. I did look up some people's YouTube videos. Like, I didn't download the apps back. Okay, so I didn't download the apps back, but I did like go to my Safari, because I was already using Safari for YouTube to watch like videos in software development and about the job that I was going towards and that I'm going towards and stuff like that. And I would sometimes like look up the YouTubers that I would watch. So I'm not gonna lie, I would. But it was very limited, and I didn't let it like hold me back from my goal at the end of the day, because I still accomplished it a day ahead. all in all, I just learned it's moderation. Like, you just can't fall too deep into it. You still have to understand, like, you have bigger stuff to accomplish rather than just indulging in this satisfaction of sitting down and just watching people do what they do. So yeah, how I feel now since I have the socials back, I did download the socials back on my YouTube video if you watched it. But yeah, I got the socials back. I got back on I like logged back into all my accounts and stuff like that. And ultimately, like where I'm at right now, I haven't really been on TikTok much at all, really. And that's kind of like stemmed from when I first deleted TikTok like a couple months ago, I think. A couple months ago, I just deleted TikTok just because I felt like TikTok was a big distraction, and I feel like Instagram and YouTube kind of became a bigger distraction because when I deleted TikTok, I got on them a lot more. And I downloaded it back like just to see what was going on and stuff, and nothing was really going on. So I would like get on it occasionally. I'd probably get on TikTok like 2 to 3 times a week. I'm not even lying to you. Like, no exaggeration. I was not getting on TikTok often. Like, it would be like every 1 or 2 days, I'd be like, oh yeah, let me see what's on TikTok. But yeah, so now I really don't get on it. I don't know, something about it, like, and I also feel like my algorithm is a little fucked up because like when I got back on it, when I downloaded it, it was some strange shit, and then I just kind of just didn't really get back on it after that. I don't know. But now I'm kind of like into just using social media as a tool rather than like using it to indulge and stuff. So like, yeah, it's cool to have these socials and stuff, but I'm more on the mind track of using it to promote my YouTube videos, to promote my channel, to promote, you know, whatever I got going on, and use it as a business and make money through it rather than something to bring me entertainment. So yeah, that's really where I'm at now. Would I do it again? Would I do the social detox again? Yeah, I mean, if I needed to, like if I felt like if I like kind of started indulging too much, or if I felt like, okay, you know, you're kind of doing a lot, you're watching too much, or you're scrolling too much or whatever, yeah, I would delete it again because I know that I'm fine and I know that I did it once and I can do it again. And then I recommend it to anybody who is being distracted by social media. Like, if you currently feel as though social media is a distraction to you, and you feel like you could be way farther without it, like you just know in your heart of hearts you could be way farther without it, but you're scared to make that jump, like you're scared to like disconnect from everybody, you're scared to miss out, you're FOMO, you know what I'm saying, all this and that. You're not gonna miss out on much, because what you need to find out, you will hear through word of mouth. You don't need to be all on, so like I didn't even know Young Thug, pushing positivity, all that shit was a thing. I found that out through word of mouth. New shows and stuff like that, movies and stuff that was out like through word of mouth, through just talking to people and stuff like that. Like, you really don't need the socials to be locked in, because you can be linked in if you just connect more with people. But you know, just do it when you're ready. I can't say like just fucking and just do it, because it's like sometimes it's just not like that for some people. Just do it when you're ready. If you really want to do it, you're going to be ready at some point. That's pretty much it for this video. I don't really have much else to say. I think that, like I said, ultimately, it was very beneficial to me. Like, I honestly do feel like if you need to do it, because all we got is time. And we don't got much time to waste, like, especially now that since we're young, like, we have the time to, like, take those risks, do those things. And it seems like now in my life, like, I'm really, like, I think like right now in this life, like, I'm just going through a big transitional period, and I can't really tell you what's sparking it, but it's not just me, it's people around me as well. And so it's just really interesting, but I love it for everybody around me, because we're transitioning into better things and bigger things, and it's exciting. Like, it really does give me chills when I think about this, because it's like we're really like elevating. That's the best way to put it. Like, we're really elevating in our elevational period, and things are just gonna be so beautiful. But yeah, you guys, I will see y'all in the next video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like if you like, subscribe if you like, comment if you like. I haven't said that in so long, but it's like, if you guys want to, like, I appreciate the people who do it because they want to do it. Like, you know, I'm not gonna beg you guys for that kind of thing, but like, if you ever feel compelled to, definitely act on your compels. Yeah, I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye, I love you guys.
you.